Hey there, Ellie from Ditto here. Let's go through the basics of how to run cross-functional reviews and manage stakeholder opinions with Ditto's built-in collaboration tools. So I'm here in this reviewing copy swim lane, and I'll run through the basics with you, and then you can do the same in your own copy of the Getting Started playground. So to start, let's use some of the basic text properties that Ditto offers. So the first thing that you're going to do is select any text item in this frame or any number of text items you can choose. And you're going to come over here and you're just going to set a status on that text item. So let's say that I want to let my team know that this copy is a work in progress. What I've done is I've set a status there, and that's automatically added this text item to my Ditto project. Didn't have to worry about import, it does it for me. So I've done that, but now let's say on this one below, I want to make sure that I come back to it. What I can do is I can actually scroll through my team here and assign it to myself. And by doing that, I've added that text item as well to my Ditto project, and I've assigned it to myself so that when I go into the Ditto web app, I can filter down to just the text items assigned to me, and I'll be able to find the stuff that still needs my attention. Now, if we go to this next frame, let's say that I don't know exactly what needs work on this screen, but I want to make sure that it exists in the Ditto project so that my team can weigh in on the copy if they want to, or just have the visual context available to them. What I can do is actually just select this Figma screen itself, and I just come to this plus button over here and click Add Frame to Ditto. Now what I've done is I haven't actually linked up any of the text items themselves into Ditto, but this screen will now show up in the web app in my Ditto project in what we call design view. So you're still able to scroll through and navigate your design frames in Ditto without having to have full access to the Figma file. Third thing that you can do in Ditto that makes collaboration pretty simple is that you can actually suggest edits. So let's say I want to edit this text item right here. What I can do is toggle this button from editing to suggesting. Let's just say I want this to say, maybe we should say annually instead. What I can do is make that edit and save the suggestion. So it hasn't automatically changed the text, but it's essentially added some comments, some activity to the text item itself so that the rest of my team can see my suggested edits. They can come in here, accept them, reject them, start a discussion about them in the comments, whatever else they want to do. Now let's say that this screen here, I want to make sure that my team knows that the text on this screen is final. So what I can do is, let's say that I want to come and select Welcome to Novel Product. What I can do is I can set the status to final here. And what you can see is that now the Figma layer name is actually labeled so that as I go through and set text to final, then each of these layers will update automatically with essentially color coding so that my team, whether that's designers or engineering to let them know it's ready for handoff and ready to be shipped into code, all of that can be color coded and it's automatically labeled for them. However, if I decide that I change my mind and you know what, actually that text is still being worked on, the layer name updates accordingly and I can come back in here and edit until it is in fact ready for final. Now those are some of the collaboration basics that you'll find in Ditto, but what's really great about Ditto is that it operates as this Figma plugin, but it also allows you to create one centralized source of truth for collaboration in Ditto's web app. So if you want to keep exploring some of the additional collaboration capabilities that are available to you in the web app, what you can do is click this drop-down menu and just select Open Project in Ditto. That will automatically open this exact same Figma file associated project in Ditto's web app, and you can keep playing around in there. Happy editing.